People are not gonna like this one having to start up at 3 in the morning. Since it is extremely dark out, I do apologize for any lighting issues I may have. I cannot prevent them as much as I would like to, but it is currently obviously 3 in the morning. Now, let's have a chat while we are heading over to the gym, because I know it's definitely something that is needed to touch up on, and I know a lot of people struggle with this. And as people most know, body dysmorphia is a huge part of a lot of people's lack of respect for themselves, or possible issues that they're having in their life because of things of lack of self-confidence, or getting a little bit more bloated, feeling fatter, just not feeling so confident in yourself. And I understand that feeling, okay? Listen, everybody goes through that at least once if they go to the gym, or even if you're just living life. You don't even need to go to the gym to understand what that feels like. And the easiest way that, in my personal opinion, that you can kind of get over body dysmorphia is there's not really a way to kind of get over it. You just kind of gotta get used to it, and you kind of gotta start liking your body. You gotta do healthier habits for yourself to kind of show that you want to build up your temple and take care of it, as I don't know if that's the old saying exactly, but it's something around that line. And if you're taking care of yourself and your body just a little bit more, goes a very, very long way. And that's the first step that I've personally taken to kind of start not hating my body as much, because I'm putting on more size now and I feel very confident in myself and my physique lately. So that's another big thing. Confidence is a very, very big factor, especially when it comes to when you're bulking, because your face is going to get a little bit more bloated. Generally, you're going to see a little bit more acne pop up because of the products that you have to eat and how much of it. So there's a lot of factors that go into probably the confidence level of people when you have body dysmorphia. And another big thing about that is you kind of just got to look in the mirror, tell yourself, hey, I'm sexy as a motherfucker, and nobody can take that away from you. And anybody disagrees, anybody's negative in your life, just kind of cut that part of you out and just slowly move away from it. It's best to cut out a lot of toxic influences and anything that's going to take you away from your goal, because obviously you don't want to be taken away from your goal. Who wants somebody to take away that possible career choice from them? And especially if that person is body dysmorphia, let's not let kick your ass. Another thing that's very major for me personally, and I'm sure a lot of others, is video games and all these other habits, right? These fun hobbies that kind of turn into something unhealthy. And you can play video games in a couple hours a day still and be extremely healthy, smart, and have a job. But not everybody can balance that. So another big thing is balancing out your life. The more you do for yourself and you kind of start making time a little bit for yourself to do things like just take 15 minutes to go read a book, or take 20 minutes out of your day to do some cardio or something, to get outside and run around and, walk around, do something. Like, just be a more active person and kind of involve yourself with things more, such as like nature and things of that nature. Okay, that rhymes. But seriously, get out into nature, get yourself out there, be more of, you can still be, introverted and, not go up to so many people, but you can do your own thing while you're out. You can go on a trail, you can go to the beach, some people. Like, there's so many options for people to just kind of walk outside their home and look at life, man. And there's a lot to realize once you kind of realize that your own perception of yourself isn't the only thing out there. You'll kind of also build up that confidence level. That's another thing, like I was saying before. There's so many benefits to doing these things and just, doing them for yourself rather than thinking of other people every single time. And if you wanted to get over your body dysmorphia, these are some of the easiest things that I can think of, just to kind of build up your self-confidence in yourself. And also, you'll probably be able to gain a new hobby possibly, because like I said, once you get out into nature, walking on trails, going on bike rides, things of that nature, those will definitely become a part of your hobby, or you'll want to add them into your routine, because you're going to realize these things that you didn't do or haven't wanted to do because you were lazy, or you just didn't judicious enough, you'll realize that, damn, wait a minute, why was I waiting out so long to do these things when I could have been doing these things by myself or with friends, anything. But obviously with friends it's going to be more fun, but not everybody has that option, because not a lot of friends want to go out into nature. So there's just, like I said, there's so many different options, and there's also a lot of scientific reasoning of why people, you know, have body dysmorphia and why pretty much all lifters do. And, you know, it's sad to see that all these people that are extremely jacked, you know, don't really feel like they're all that jacked. And I definitely felt like that on my first ever cut that I did during my fitness career. And I felt small. I didn't like what happened. I didn't like how little mass I had. And it was just a shit show, really. But I'll talk to you guys more once I get in the gym, since it'll have proper lighting, and I'm almost there right now. I finally got here now. I don't think there's anybody here right now, so I'll probably be able to go through a whole workout, and even if there is, I'm still gonna go through it. Now today I do have shoulders, but I don't want to go too crazy just because I did just injure myself doing shoulders last week. Just finished up my warm-up for the morning, and I did some lat raises over there. So now we're actually going to pop up in this bad boy, and we're going to do some shoulder presses. I should have said a 25, but I'm gonna pop 35 on the bar to actually do a proper set, because that was my warm-up set. And I didn't want to put a full plate on because I'm not used to this exercise yet. I need to give myself a little time to adjust and actually learn the weight difference, because I did shoulder presses with the dumbbells before, and this is definitely a little different for me. Definitely not the max I could do, but probably the max I could do without injuring myself again right now. So that's why I'm taking it a little easy, because I do not want to hurt my shoulders again. But I said I could probably throw on maybe another 10 pounds on each side and I'd be fine, but maybe I'd be wrong, maybe only 5. Looking at the pump that I'm getting and how I'm feeling during my workout, I definitely feel a little more pumped up, most definitely, in some of my other body parts that I really shouldn't, just because of the amount of salt that's going through my veins right now. But I do have to say, I think the salt is a little too much, and the next formula they have, they should honestly decrease the salt just a little bit, because it is way too salty and you don't really taste the actual flavor as much. So a little less salt or a little stronger flavor profile, and it would be, an honest opinion, a 10 out of 10 for me personally, just off the watermelon flavor. I just think the company needs to change up the flavor profile a little bit. Other than that, where the current rating stands right now, 7 out of 10, just because that flavor is unbearable after you get about halfway in. On my way home back now, as you can probably tell, you know, based on me being in the car, but now I have a possible partnership with another company that I've been in the works with, that I would be very excited to announce, although I'm not 100% sure yet, so I'm not going to say anything. But I've been in the works with a company, and I'd be extremely excited to share that with you guys soon. That'll be the end of the video. I know it was a little bit of a shorter one, but I did get a nice workout in. I got a beautiful shoulder pump in, especially with all that salt running through my veins. How could you not get a pump in? So I hope you guys had a good one, like I said, whether it's a morning, afternoon, night, whatever time you're watching this, and I will catch you guys in the next fitness vlog. Peace out, guys.